Alright guys, this is Resident Evil 4, one of my all-time favourite Resident Evil games, and the timer will start once I get control of Leon.
Got a selection of good.
So, 3, 2, 1. Right, so first off, a glitch that you'll see me do is called the dipping glitch. It's used with the striker, and it activates because, I don't really know why it activates to be honest. But it makes Leon run very, very fast. Hold on, let's see if we can get this. I don't think we got the window, but yeah, it looks a little bit like this. So you switch weapon, halfway through the animation, it speeds Leon's actions up, which is good for a speed run, because you know, speed is the thing. So this glitch will be activated throughout most of the run. It keeps me up in pace. It's very good at like making me dodge things. And also running through people. If someone, the AIs, or the AI isn't actually optimised to catch me this fast, it can happen sometimes. See, he just missed. If I wasn't in Ditman, he would have probably hit me though. Let me switch around 2 seconds. Right. Right, hope I can get this. This is called Village Skip. Actually, okay, that's bad. Because I missed. Okay. Oh my god, come on! This is not going very well already. I need to dampen it up. That's a very unfortunate start, to be honest. We should be good after this. There you go. That was a kind of sloppy start, to be honest, but hey ho, I just need to practice more, I suppose. I'm actually really surprised that that rocket did not hit any of them. That's insane. So another thing that's probably unique about my runs is I actually use the controller for QTE events, because repeated commands on keyboard for this game are insanely bad. So if you're not using a controller, usually like this rock would probably kill me. It's the same on the Switch, by the way. If you're thinking of buying the Switch version, I would maybe wait. Okay, skip that. And we're almost coming to the end of the first chapter here. We rescue our good friend Luis Serra. And that is the first chapter.
Now.
Everyone's favourite man, the mysterious stranger. Unfortunately, we don't use him throughout this run, so that's a bit unfortunate, but you know, we need to make cutbacks, I suppose. Like this. That grenade blows up both these doors so I can just walk through them. He was missed, which is good for me. Leon's also invincible when he does any action, be it jump over something, doing an attack to someone else, things like that. Oh, we hit me? Serious? It's good RNG for this guy actually, because he's not in the way, so he won't lunge and try and grab him. He's taking an axe out, okay. Most enemies in this game have RNG to them, so like there's only a few enemies that will always, you know, do the same thing or be in the same position. Unfortunately, that's the name of the game, is RNG Simulator. I'm getting really unlucky with this. Invincibility, boys. That guy will always point here. So he's not much of a threat.
Do we have time for a donation?
Yeah. That's
We
all.
have a $10 donation from Sully. Years back, I played Resident Evil 4 on the Wii and beat the chainsaw guy by wildly swinging the controller and somehow survived the horde. Thank you for your donation.
That's the second chapter done. But there's a lot of chapters in this game, so you know. Uh-oh. Man! This is just such a restart if I had the option. There's a key here on my door. Don't worry, we'll be back to the village later, and don't worry, it'll be dark and scary and full of terrors.
Gotta select.
Not today, my man. I have everything I need.
¡Allí está! ¡Agárrenlo! ¡Ahí está!
A little bit of manipulation there just to get past these guys. And this is another boulder, the last boulder of the game. For a good reason, because QTEs suck. We're actually coming up to the first boss of the game, which is Delago, and he is definitely a gatekeeper if I've ever seen one. This man decides runs, but this run was decided a little while ago that it would get reset. Due to how many hits I've taken already. But that isn't actually a bad thing, because there is a hidden value in this game called DA, Adjustment Difficulty, and it does make the game easier, depending on how many shots you miss and how many hits you've taken. It can actually despawn or increase the amount of enemies and increase the amount of times you need to hit a boss to kill it. So, I mean, messing up does have its disadvantages in this, but you know. And here we go, the first boss. Now, this boss is completely RNG based. Hopefully we can get... This is a bad path. Oh, come on! I'm doing 2 lives already. I was switching the controller. I get hit once more, I'll do GG. Please take me into clear water, this is good. There's no obstacles in the way. It is diving again, which is bad. We're just gonna make sure we don't get hit. We're disappearing. I think maybe one more happen will maybe do it for this boss. Then we should be good for the rest of it. Okay, maybe one more. There we go. And we're saved. The big fishy boy is dead. And we are gonna need to heal him, so... So this is where we come into contact with our first Capello. But we're just gonna run right past him. Because we ain't got time to fight no one, we have the President's daughter to save. Now, hopefully if I get some good luck in this, I can get this to work first time. This is waterfall skip. Where there's a giant waterfall, and it will spawn enemies, but we can, with some clever out of bounds work, we can cancel that. We'll activate this checkpoint, because this does soft lock the game if you do it wrong. Am I done it right first time? First time. And then we'll just jump inbounds up here and grab the ring. Keep getting the round insignia and the ring of sacrifice mixed up. The ring of sacrifice is like much later. But we're actually coming up to our second boss of the game already. Quick succession. Here is El Grande himself, and he's gone. Sorry, it was probably a little bit anticlimactic.
Do we have a moment to talk about some donation incentives?
Yes, yes we do.
All right. So, we currently have, for this very run, the jet ski glitch of Resident Evil 4. Currently, it's standing at $65 out of $150. So, by the end of the run, we need to hit the $150, and I'm sure we can do that. So, if you want to see a funny little glitch at the end of the Resi 4 run, make sure to get your donations in now. We also have the name the main character and the monster naming bid wars for Monster Rancher 2. Currently in the lead, we have Jude for the main character with $25, and for the monster, it's Tet with $10. I'm sure you can snipe those in the meantime, so make sure to get those donations in now while you can.
And everyone's favourite part of the game, where it turns into escort simulator. Everybody, Ashley Graham in a suit of armour. I apologise in advance for the clinking. It is... If there was a way to silence it I would, but I'm sorry. Maybe there's a mod pack somewhere.
Leon, shoot those barrels on that wagon.
Come on, Ashley, no time to shoot barrels. The reason why I'm not using Dipman here is because I might gain the benefits of moving fast, but Ashley does not, so I would need to wait on her anyway, so it's kind of pointless. Right, there is another interesting little trick we can do. Both Leon and Ashley hold open doors for each other, so that if we ran in front of ourselves, the door would close and Ashley would need to open it, but that is not the case. Oh, Ashley's also invincible, which is great. Oh god. Right, she's not invincible to bear traps. Ah boy. We're just gonna flashbang everyone here, I think. Alright, come on Ashley, let's go. I will speed myself up here though, so that I can dupe these enemies.
Wait, follow me.
There we go, she's coming. I'm just gonna hit a long one. I didn't actually hit the guy down here. That's fine. Can just get him a little... I mean... The thing about it is Ashley can actually block shots, but we're just going to leave her here because we don't need her. Ashley can block shots for you, which is useful later on. If someone were to hit you, they actually hit Ashley instead. But she's invincible, so you know. This is just a wave of enemies, you just need to kill as many as it takes. How long it takes, there's no really any way to speed this up. You either get lucky or you don't. And sometimes you need to rest your ways. Okay, there we go. That's this chapter over. So next, we'll be coming across a familiar face from just a few moments ago. you guys might recognise him. It's our old pal.
Leon!
It's a second El Gigante. Okay, actually, there's no time for this. There's a big scary monster behind us. Right, this next one I will be taking a lot of hits just to sort out my DA value. I was talking about it earlier. So that'll give me a little bit of a head start on what's to come. Apart from these guys, you need to kill these guys. See if we can get some sniper shots off. The guys on the right I don't really need to worry about. Ah, come on. I can't see the little door. Come on. There we go, we got it. My DA's actually dropped a little bit because I'm taking less damage. And we'll just pop a couple of random shells. 'Cause shooting randomly also decreases your DA meter. How did he fall? I know this shotgun's got a wide spread, but I mean, come on, man. Started. It's just a simple walk to the next boss. Yeah, we're hitting bosses left, right and centre here. This game is full of them. This is the big cheese, leader of the villagers, but it's fine because he's just a walking centipede. It's all good, boys. Don't worry about it. There you go, he's gone. And we have the full size, so now we can get to the castle location. So the village is done for now.
Are you okay, Leon?
Reunited with our one and only. This is the thing when Ashley's with you, she's like the anti-Dickman machine because you can't use your speed boost because you need to wait on her anyway. So these parts just drag in and it's just running from one location to another. And don't worry, spoilers, we won't be with Ashley forever. You know, for a village, our technology is pretty on par, by the way. We're just being a random village in the middle of Spain.
Wait.
Can we go?
Follow me.
We'll move you back a bit, actually. I don't really want to
Wait.
have this truck. The thing is, with this armor, she can't be moved and she can't be damaged, so we're free to just, you know, run. So there's no way for the villagers to carry her off and for us to get a game over state. And she'll magically teleport over this bridge with us, because magic. The beauty of code and design. So we've now entered the castle area, which is the second area in this game. Try to be safe here, so we'll be hitting any of these. That's not permitted, that makes it was too close. Fantastic. So funny thing, I killed half the enemies there just to be safe, but the second we hit this cannon, they all magically disappear. It's like a cheap magic trick.
Wait.
So we'll leave Ashley up there to get the monsters to, you know. Oh, let's go. Okay. This woman, I swear to God. Just run towards me, I'm a man with a gun.
Wait.
Oh, I'm actually about to die. I should run by all these guys because I'm blinded. And Ashley's holding the door open for us.
Follow me.
But now we've entered the castle. Home to Salazar, the little annoying 40-year-old man that he looks like. He's pretty creepy. I can't tell if he's old or if he's a child. It's pretty strange. But don't worry, we'll get to Salazar later on.
Wait.
But first we need to deal with Budget Wolverine. And it's dead. Yeah, this gun's OP.
¡Mátalo!
Follow me.
Come on, Ashley, we don't need to worry with these guys. Now we enter everyone's favourite room, the water house. This room is a pain, and we actually didn't get archers because we've been hit so much. So there's that DA walking to our advantage. There's still a load of enemies anyway. It just helps that there's not people firing bolts at me. I'm just gonna run by these guys.
Wait.
Okay, Ashley, on this point, well, I'll get the other. Yep. Is there? Okay. He's gonna open it for me, what a nice guy. Actually, that's good. I'm gonna kill these guys just in case. Well, come on, hurry up. There we go. So we need to defend Ashley while she turns two cranks to open the stairway, or the platforms that we can jump to get across to the other side. So this is pretty much another fixing my DA simulator.
Watch out for me.
We'll just kill all the guys up here so Ashley's fine. We'll tank a few hits for some of the other guys that are over here and coming to kill me. The one thing I want him to hit me and he misses. Come on guys. No. Okay, that's one side open. Well, Ashley's got her hands full turning cranks. I am going to go and get a heal. There's no one there! Oh, there's someone there. Cool. Right. That's this place finished with. Now we can just run to the exit. On to the next stage. So this is where we lose our companion Ashley and we can dip in whenever we want. Only one downside though, we are going into a sewer filled with invisible scary bug monsters. And this place is... it's definitely something else, I'll tell you that. So right now we're going to turn and look at this wall. So this thing misses. Because if you're not looking at enemies, sometimes they will miss, which is great, but these ones are probably... Oh, we actually get by, amazing, look at that. Because we opened that door, we need to reactivate that one to gain the speed boost. didn't want that to happen, but you know, these enemies are everywhere, so I'm gonna try something here and hopefully it works first time, maybe. Which it didn't, so that's fantastic. Usually you can actually go out of bounds there and run past that wall. But I'm actually low on flash grenades because, to be honest, I think I might have loaded the wrong save. So right now here, we're just gonna flashbang to blind all these guys. Because if we don't, a cutscene would happen and we would watch them all running away in fear for some awkward reason. Don't really know why the cutscene's in the game, but hey ho. Dodging some bolts. So we actually need to get a key off this red guy, you can maybe see it shining. But the thing is, once we go down here, he runs away, so we need to dispatch these guys quickly. Yep. And we'll just kill him with this. I'm actually running so low on flash grenades. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's that easy. Well, that's the first time I was there for quite a while. Figuring that out, man. And we're just gonna... Because I don't want to use any flash grenades, I'm gonna need to break some of these guys out a little bit. Thank you. Of course, there's always one. That's the problem with killing the guys, is you pick up ammo and it kinda messes up your inventory. They need to make a few compromises, so... Next area. Right, this is a maze filled with creepy dogs that split into tentacle monsters, which is horrifying in itself, but getting grabbed by them isn't so funny though. So I'm gonna need to work some magic. This is where Dickman comes into play. Oh, they are. Right on schedule. wait, don't be grabbed, don't be grabbed, don't be grabbed. We'll get you for this. We're coming to the end of the section at the moment. Actually going to use this because we're going to need it. Okay, this section.
Ahí está.
I'm gonna have to wait for these guys to first go off. I don't have the nades to actually. Yep. Yeah, I'm running everything. Now we need to save Ashley and then we go on Ashley's quest. We control Ashley. And we need to gather some need to gather a sigil to unlock the door to follow Salazar.
The door's locked. I can't open it.
So that's just a pre-fire rocket that will explode and kill them instantly. So we just do that because we blow Ashley closer to the door, which saves a bit of time.
Do we have time for a quick donation?
Yeah, we do, yeah.
Alright, we have a $5 donation from Indy saying, "Hello UKSG, quick greetings from Germany. You guys are really driving me crazy, so continue with the good work, OPOP. Money goes towards naming one of the digital monsters after the European god of tech, Planks." Thank you for the donation, Indy.
So sad you couldn't be here this time, Indy. Maybe next time though. So down here's a puzzle, but it's pretty easy, and then these suits of armour will come alive and try to kill us, but the thing is, because we're playing Ashley, we're invincible, so, you know. Unfortunately, there is not a way to turn off armor noise. I'm sorry. I do apologise. But don't worry, I'm here with yous. I am enduring with yous. The dreaded armor noises. So we're just going to tank this shot, because it does no damage anyway. Plus dodging it would set us back a couple of feet anyway, so you know, it's just no point. And that's pretty much it for Ashley's side of the things. We'll be back to Leon straight after we do this.
May I jump in real quick with a word on one of our prizes?
Sure.
All right. So, thanks to GT Omega, who are providing some very comfy chairs for this UKSG, they've also told us about giving out some of their chairs, 2 of them specifically. So we are giving away one of them today until 4 a.m. and from 4 a.m. today until the end of the event tomorrow, we're giving the other. Currently, we are giving out the Elite Gaming Chair. And if you donate until 4 a.m., a grand total of $25, you'll be in for the draw to win the chair. Tomorrow, if you donate another $25, you'll be in the draw to win the Pro Chair. So if you want your hand at one of these amazing prizes, make sure to get those donations in as fast as possible, because you only have just under 5.5 hours to do so. So get those donations in.
Okay, that's no problem. Oh, so we'll just do these. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do you as well, we're looking. Unfortunately, I can't skip this cutscene for rather than. Can't skip the initial part. You watch him fall into the lava. We're just getting out of the way. There should only be 2 of them, but I think my DA meters went up. So there's 3. 2 we can handle, 3 in that tight little space, probably not. It's quite handy having a little monorail in your castle. There we go, we have unlocked the door and pretty much completed this part of the story. So we're maybe about halfway through the castle right now. After this is the island, and the island's the last stage, but there's a few chapters in it. Okay, tell you what, we'll do this side first.
Wait.
I'm going to tell Ashley about here because we don't really need it for this part. So I'm going to tank this shot. I've got meds to heal anyway. I'm going to tank this shot as well. We'll grab the thing screw. And Mister doesn't want to die. Yeah, we're all about to get the Queen's Grill so we can open the door just down for that hall, but a lot of enemies spawn, so it's a bit...
Wait.
Probably should have switched me and Ashley around, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose. He fell into a trap, but what he doesn't realise is the mechanism to stop the trap is 4 dots in the ceiling. Queen's Grill. Yeah. Usually I'd use a grenade here to maybe spread them out a bit, but I'm not really wanting to mess it up, so. So after rescuing Ashley for the first time, we are about to lose her again in the next few seconds. So she's out here, unfortunately, so... Oh my god. They're so close, I'm going to need to use a nade. Hopefully... Yeah, he missed, okay, that's fine. I missed all but one of them. You know what, we're going to do a quick reheal here as well. Some of them golden eggs. The more nades I use, the further they get away from me, so it's harder to actually select them quickly. A bit unfortunate, you know. We're just gonna duck and weave through all these guys while avoiding the catapults. Now, we should have hit all of the wooden barges that stop the gears from turning here. I just need to hope. Sometimes you hit 2, sometimes you hit 3. It's kind of dodgy. We hit all of them, which is good. But you know, no enemies will spawn. out of there. Actually, I will use the PRL for this. Which is we're actually making good progress through this castle now.
Can I take a minute to talk about our charity, Young Minds?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so UKSG Summer 2019, we are raising money to support Young Minds. Here's a little factoid for you all. Recent survey from the charity Young Minds found that on average, 3 students in every classroom have some kind of mental health issue. So all your donations will be going to helping out children that need it to help them get the best education they can. And indeed, we are very, very close to $600 and well on our way on beating our previous PB of donations of $1,338. And with a night shift, I'm sure we can achieve that. So every donation counts, every donation is very welcome, so even the smallest ones count. So get those donations in while you can.
But here's another boss. Vertigo he's called. And he's actually armoured and you need to freeze him, but because PRL is OP weapon, we don't need to do any of that, we can just kill him. Includes this level. Now we're actually onto a skip that we like to call boulder skip. Usually you'd need to get dynamite and load this big boulder up, but because we have access to a rocket launcher with infinite ammo, we don't need to go through any of the hassle of doing that. We take out the guys along with it so they don't get in our way. And an old friend is coming to say hello again, apart from he has brought his friend this time. There's actually a fun little skip you can do there, you can go out of bounds, but it's only really good for new game. Since this is new game plus, it's a bit different. I hate this place, it's my most unfavourite place, because it's filled with these goddamn bugs. And they know how to mess you up. Plus, lots of them spawn when you hit these buttons. Like an army of them comes in to swarm you. So what I usually do is I'll get them all bunched up and then I'll just get rid of them all. Definitely slower doing it this way, but it's much safer. Don't hit me. Okay. Haha, they're all still coming. That's what they call a close shave, because you actually need to turn a switch if you don't have Dipman activated to get past that. Which activating a switch would take us out of Dipman, so you know, it's not really an option.
Do we have a minute for a donation?
Yes.
All right. We have a $5 donation from Retro Gaming 91 saying, "Good luck with the rest of this run. Thank you for your donation, and thank you for pushing our donation total briefly over $600.
Ooh, yeah, we did it, guys.
Thank you all for your donations, and please keep them coming so we can raise money for an amazing cause.
Oh, someone's fast. He doesn't usually show up for a little while. So there's two chainsaw guys in this level, and I like to just do that to get rid of the top one, because there is a chance when you climb up the ladders that he will just chop your head off. Like, I would have like 0 time to react. So I tested that a few times and I just came up with that was the best strategy, to be honest. But there is his brother down the stairs. Fantastic. That's what I needed. So there's actually a new glitch coming up that got found quite recently. Usually you could only do the minecart skip on a 60 FPS run, but someone managed to find how to do it on a 30 FPS run, which cut the time in half, because this segment drags on, because you need to sit in this minecart and kill enemies and activate switches. Hopefully, if I can pull this off right, we won't need to do any of that. As we'll be outside the minecart. So this drags us out of bounds and we can activate that in here. We speed ourselves up. There's actually 2 invisible walls to our left and right, but back here we can run out of bounds over this way. And then we can get onto this cart track. The thing is, we've literally cut out so much of the run of this chapter. The main cart takes maybe a good 5-7 minutes to get here, and we're just running down, you know, the exit path to the chapter pretty much. Well, if all enough, we can actually hear the main cart still on the page, and it breaking through barricades. And there'll be a switch coming up soon. There you go. There it is. Cutscene. That actually starts the main cart, so it can't really come down and kill us on the way down.
As you float through time and space, we have another donation. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
All right. We have a $5 donation from Dilwingo saying, "Shoutouts to my boys Natty, Louis B, and Romatron for being part of this event. Thank you for your donation."
But we're actually done with this chapter pretty much right now. Just need to put the stone of sacrifice in here. And then just wave goodbye to these guys. Because we're out of here. Man, these guys are testing my patience. You bait out attacks, they sidestep, you run past them, they hit you, it's fantastic. That's where we actually switched the controller because again, QT using this game and run away from things are not good on keyboard. We're out of here. But not take that man again, cut that. Every time. Look at this guy because he is flying dynamite, that is, and we don't like dynamite. This is just your standard kill everything until you reach the top. We're actually coming up to the hardest bits in the game, at least personally for me, which is the Salazar skip, where you can skip the entire boss fight. And it's like it's like pixel perfect, pretty much. We've arrived at our destination. So we're just gonna dip in our up and get out of here. So this is like one of the most difficult tricks in the game to actually pull off, so I'm hoping I get it first time. And I didn't, so I'm just gonna reset. Are you kidding me? Oh my god. The guy terrifies me. I hate him so much. So we need to go rescue Ashley. Felt like, what is this, the third time, I think? So there's a little glitch you can do here. Turn round. And we can just walk through these guys.
Do we have a moment to talk about one of our donation incentives?
Yes, yes you do.
Okay, let me see if I can find it here first. There it is. Still, our jet ski glitch incentive is still standing at $65 out of $150, and I'm sure in the remaining 45 minutes, 30 minutes before the jet ski glitch is supposed to happen, we can get all those donations to make it happen. So get those donations in now while it's still possible.
These are the most terrifying enemies in the game if you're playing a normal new game. But on New Game Plus they're your best friend because they are really, really slow. You can bait out their attacks so easily. Although they use your ammo up like there's no tomorrow if you're playing on a new game or a new save file. We think that Ashley's been kept, but we can't quite save her just yet. I hate this place. We'll just time the hats. We'll go past them. Because we will be coming back. Okay. Really wish people wouldn't phone me. especially when they know where I am.
Do you need me to take care of that, perhaps?
Nah, that's good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Fourth one. Right, we'll do it here.
Wait.
The funny thing is, if we leave Ashley there, we can actually just run over here. And then she reappears. Surprise.
What is that thing? Look, there's a gate here.
For some reason they all just spawn there randomly. I don't really understand why either. Walk out there.
Wait, follow me.
These guys are back again.
Wait.
Use Ashley as a doorstop.
Follow me.
Put you follow again. And a little glitch you can do here actually. Send Ashley over, call her back.
Follow me.
Door magic looms.
Wait.
I don't trust this woman enough. Now I've gave her possession of a bulldozer. And this is just kill everything in sight until we get to a certain point, which we can do. Let's try yours. there's nothing much to do here apart from just kind of be there.
Don't suppose we have a moment for a donation?
Oh yeah, this is a very boring chapter.
All right. We have $5 from Spectral Joker saying, "Hey chat, let's get the good vibes going. I want to see all your cute emotes and smileys. Let's beat mental health issues with a smile on our faces. Ay, 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 ay."
Oh, God.
I'm leaving it to you.
Clear the path. Back to the bulldozer. Look at that chat shine. Emotes everywhere. Keep it up, guys. I wish there was a skip for this level. Frankly, I don't think that's actually possible. Killing my foes. So, for I'm pretty sure this is the third time Ashley gets kidnapped again. I can hear someone playing Kirby's Dream Land. Or Dream Fountain, I can't remember the name yet.
I believe those are our Smash setups at the back, being put to good use.
Good stuff. I'm just gonna run through this. Oh, this is everyone's favourite. The Krauser QTE cinematic, which is a good like 5 minutes. So if there's anything you guys want to say, feel free.
Certainly. I'm gonna start this off by saying, from that last donation, chat has been incredibly cute with just an onslaught of the cutest memes that you have, so keep them coming. They are amazing. It's really exciting to see what you guys have there. Now, let's talk a little bit about our charity here, Young Minds. Here's a little fact for you. Last year, Young Minds HeadMed's website helped over 1 million people with straight-talking advice and information about mental health medication, and Parents Helpline gave high-quality support and advice to over 10,000 parents, with 77% of parents saying that they felt more informed after contacting the helpline. So this is where your donations are going to. But if you want a little bit of extra incentive for what to donate towards, we have a couple incentives coming up. Jet Ski Glitch is still at $65, and it'll stay that way if you don't get your donations in, so we can see a very funny glitch near the end of Dave's run. Besides that, we also have, later down the line, a Digimon World DS naming incentive for naming 3 of the Digimon in the run, so the top 3 answers will be added to the run. So get those donations in, because it's really easy to just get your favorite name in there. Besides that, we also have a couple of GT Omega chairs given out. If you donate a sum of $25 until 4 a.m., you'll be in the draw for the Elite Series gaming chair. And if you donate $25 tomorrow, you'll be in for the Pro Gaming chair. So that's 2 gaming chairs being given out. You don't want to miss this opportunity. So get those donations in for all of that amazing goodness that we have laid out for you.
Looks like we have the upper hand here.
You may be able to prolong your life, but it's not like you can escape your inevitable death, is it?
You knew each other?
More or less. Maybe it's about time you told me the reason why you're here.
Maybe some other time.
And that's us. Right. Back to the action at hand. Yeah, there's a glitch here that I can do, but honestly, it's probably not worth it. So you can actually step through those if you time it right, but it's like an instant death if you don't. And to be honest, I don't fancy dying right now. So we are coming up to another boss here called U3. It's pretty much we're trapped in that big cage with him, and we need to get out of it before we actually start the fight with him. I don't get why we can't just kill him while he's in there, but thank you. X and C are so awkward to hit. actually, you can actually hit this through the wall, so you don't need to go all the way around. Funnily enough, we're actually going to kill him with the knife. It's the fastest way. I did say kill him with the knife. I didn't say I was going to, 100% kill him with the knife. Kappa. We'll try to run past all these guys because we don't really need to fight them, do we? A big waste of time. Right, this is where Krauser comes back with a vengeance. The long awaited Krauser fight. What does he start us off with? Is he just chasing us? Maybe? I don't know. We're just gonna run here. We actually got like a hand cannon, that's actually fast. That's the fast strat right there. Did you know something? Our luck's actually turning. Imagine that. We're just gonna go through this statue. And that unlocks the lever that we can get out of here. Right, we're actually going to take the long route around here because Krauser is waiting right there.
Getting a bit soft, lovely.
Oh my god. This is going so badly. It's actually quite sad. Please don't blow up. Hey. No more chances, just get out of my
What
sight,
is it
please.
that you fight for, comrade?
And this is where the actual Krauser fight begins.
Prepare for your death, Leon.
And he's gone. this is probably the last difficult part. The rest of the run is pretty straightforward after we get done with this section, but this section is... it's kind of hellish, to be honest. No taking and using this. Hopefully I don't get hit by these shoot guys. Okay, we get hit by them anyway. Oh, come on, cut. This is not the time. Fuck done. One lever down. Good thing I went for a shield bash. If I went for a swing, I would have probably got me there. Now, I'm hoping, because in my experience, going through this last floor crashes the game sometimes. So let's just pray, because I really, there we go. The game didn't crash, so we're in home soil pretty much.
Should we run one last reminder of our donation incentives?
Yep, go for it.
All right. So again, the jet ski glitch has frozen in place at $65 out of $150. Though there is still time, but not much. So if you want to see the jet ski glitch, you'd best get your donations now. One quick update, we added another incentive later down the line for the Monster Rancher 2 run, whereupon Jack of Hearts will showcase what happens if you fail the training courses in Monster Rancher 2. That's been set at $75, so a very relatively low goal. So if you want to get those donations in for that, you have a little bit of time to do that, but you have to get those donations in, otherwise nothing will happen.
Ah, come on. Give me a break. hopefully those will be the last heals of the game. There's no one in this room, so that's good. Sick of seeing people. Careful now. Uh-oh. What are you doing here? He's not meant to be there. What is going on? Give me this. Thank you. There's always one. Okay, I lied. This is the last daily one. I don't really need it. I'm just taking it because I can. And this is the final chapter, and it only takes 2 minutes. So, again, the donation incentive. If someone has the heart to give £100 to the stream right now, there will be no jet skis glitch. Or $100 rather, should I say. As we now have the jet ski key.
We have to get off this island now. It's gonna blow any minute.
It's gonna what?
I'll turn this way. Yeah. RIP donation incentive price.
Yeah, sadly we had no more donations, so the incentive was not meant, I'm afraid.
We're literally just coming up in time once the screen fades to black. Time. And that was Resident Evil 4.
If you have any more comments you'd like to say, then you may go ahead now.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning into the stream. I'll just get this over with. The run itself, I thought I could have done a wee bit better. And some of the stuff I took way too much damage. But again, it's for charity. So I mean, 147 as a time is actually pretty good. That's actually not a bad time. It's 5 minutes slower than my personal best, but considering the how many hits I took and some of the glitches I failed, then that's not that bad. But anyway, thanks for tuning in. What have we got next?
It's Parasite Eve.
Parasite Eve? Parasite Eve 2 is coming up next. So I hope you guys enjoy that.
To escape. When you're walking on the moon, walking on the moon, chase your happy place. It will change your groove. When you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some levels that I've never been. When we dance again, all our trouble seems to fade away. This is how I feel when you take me to some places that I've never been. When we dance again, that I've never been, that I've never been, that I've never, ever, never, ever, never been.
Walking on the moon.
One moment to escape. When you're walking on the moon,
Walking on the moon.
chase your happy place. It will change your groove. When you're dancing on the moon, dancing on the moon. When we dance again.
Well, If you just tuned in, you just missed the incredible DaveFaeTheYY doing a Resident Evil 4 New Game Plus 30 FPS run. But don't fret, we have more runs coming up for you. We're not even halfway through our UKSG Summer 2019. Coming up next, we have Parasite E2 by Mr. Silent Vid, our resident horror game master. So I'm sure that's going to be really fun. Coming up shortly after that, it's F1 2013 by the BPG 13. Followed by Prince of Persia: The Sounds of Time by Grisbear. Now, there are a lot of incentives to cover and a lot of things to cover ground with, so let me break down as to what is going on currently. In Monster Rancher 2, we have 3 incentives. A Name the Main Character incentive, where Jude is the main character currently to be named. The monster currently stands at Tet with $10. And we also have the Showcase Training Failure incentive, where Jack of Hearts will intentionally fail certain training courses during his after his Monster Rancher 2 run, and that's only $75, so I'm sure we can raise that much money. Then we have our 3 Digimon names incentive. Currently, we only have 1. We need 3, however. Planks is in the lead with $5. So it's very easy to get your favorite name in there. Just send in a tiny little donation, at least $5, and your name could be in there. Now, because we've had a few issues here with the stream, we did have to change up the schedule just a little bit. So we made a few alterations here and there to make sure that the current delay that we have of 2 hours in our schedule will be eclipsed by the time the sun comes up. And we did that by having to unfortunately cancel our Densha D runs as well as the Oblivion run. It's very unfortunate, but stuff happens and we have to deal with it in the best way that we can. But we also have a small alteration to our Digimon World DS run. We have decided to make this run a little bit shorter, running up until a certain midpoint. And we've added a tiny little incentive. We call this category $10%. And we have named it this way because during the run, if you donate $10 and give us a challenge in your donation comment, then we are probably going to turn up on the camera and do exactly that. Our current options include one of us doing the exact pronunciation of Hlanfar PG, singing a song, perhaps, anything you might fancy, as long as it's, well, family friendly, of course, we will be able to do it. So that'll be coming up at 8:20 in the morning, so if you want to do anything like that, that's the time to do it. But yeah, after that, our Metal Gear Solid run was shifted forwards a little bit. It's now at 4 o'clock, whereupon our Mickey Mania and Hector Badger Carnage were pushed down to accommodate for this change. But yeah, that is all. In the meantime, we are currently setting up for Parasite E2. We should be ready very soon. I'm hearing a lot of nodding heads here, so it's not gonna be very long now. So just get your donations in and make me a very happy man that I have to use the dulcet tones of my voice to read your donation comments. And because we are into our first night shift in a bunch of events, I will deepen my voice for all of your donations. So anything you want me to read out, by all means, donate now.
We could burn like a flame through the atmosphere. Yeah. Starlight, it's calling us. Leave the ghosts of our past in the stratosphere. Oh yeah, yeah, it's calling us.
We are almost ready. So before we begin, just a quick shout out to our friends here at ESA for supporting this marathon. Besides providing us with their channel for streaming, they're sharing gear, technical assistance, and sponsors. Be sure to check out ESA Summer from the 20th to the 27th of July. And with that, I'm getting a bunch of thumbs up from here over here at Tech. So, yep, thank you, Link Boss. Thank you, Gimbal. We shall begin with a Parasite Eve 2. Good luck to Mr. Silent Vid. I heard from Spectral Joker that you're gonna need it. Let's do this.